This is a homework question for physics and chemistry combination. How might we create the most complicated and elaborated murder? Leave as little evidence as possible by using physics and chemistry for a film industry. So the original idea is to actually create a murder scene. And the final product will be equations and explanation by equations and a brief model of that scenario. So, but Ms. Biss told me this is adaptation. I'm going to talk about how I adapted. So this thing is, she said no, it's because this is a murder. So we have to adapt this one into a little bit more another stuff. So I changed it a little bit, still use the same principle with the previous one, but instead of actually killing someone, we're destroying an object or like make a destruction. But still the mechanic part are the same. So what my progress is? So in last week, I actually built up the physics part for physics and chemistry. The chemistry I use I'm going to talk about how to actually build a air cell battery, which is use aluminum, and I will build a small motor by that battery, and small motor will actually propel a small steel ball, and I will create another called a magnet gun, which is use magnet and to actually propel the small bullet. And that's a physics part, which is magnet potential energy and momentum conserved. And the progress is in this week I built actual 3D model on my computer, and I draw the 3D model for the gases gun, which is the magnet one I talk about. And I ordered the part online, and then this week I'm going to build the actual product. So how can I design it to make it successful and more powerful, more successful product? Well, I think I'm going to do more equation. Not only this, I will actually calculate it more. Like for instance, I will calculate the final speed, acceleration, the momentum required to break the object, and with the force act on it, and like a free body diagram. And then I will videotape the make a small video for that, reenact the thing by using the model, and make a small video explain all the knowledge of the happening in that thing, like the electrical chemistry part, and use delta E minus delta E, and find how many voltage that is, and which principle causes that motor, which is Faraday's law, and use the gravitational potential energy transfer to kinetic energy equation, and find out the final speed, and then use the momentum and impulse to find out how much force act on it. And that's how we make it more successful, make it more explicit, and make it more clear to demonstrate my skill. I think that's my next step.